Hi, welcome. I've just rebooted and we are on kernel 5.2.11 yet now, and it's still open box, it's still the gaming thing, but the menu changed a little bit. You see there are no icons anymore. It's just a way of showing icons or not. It's a personal choice if you want to have it, but I like it like it is. And all the games are here, as you see, but we have not changed or updated everything. We can still do some small stuff. It's that the bulk is done. Everything is up to date. This is now our all is working. The bash RC is there. So everything is fine on that regard. But what we could do is actually change also Control H, the number. So in here you see here it is 18.11.2. So there is a bin folder which is interesting. It contains some fun stuff like the sysinfo is an interesting thing. Just type sysinfo and it's a lot of more interesting and fun things. So some small information about this, or the bad is small things. So there's the fun stuff, but in there is also the stay rolling folder and the main. The main is an interesting thing. Maybe you want to have the fun apps, fix something for the Intel microcode or AMD microcode. Network discovery may be interesting for you. Samba might be interesting for you. Use all the cores. So these things are interesting. LTS kernel, interesting stuff, but stay rolling is maybe something you want to do. So it says here, do this if you want to run from 18.11 to 18.12 and so on until 1907. So July. And there will always be a update then. This time we are now, let's have a look, September 2019. So we'll have one from 1907, not to 1908, which was holiday, but 1909. So we'll jump a month, but we'll stay rolling. So if you want to keep following the ISO, which is a choice, you don't need to run all these, but it's a choice if you want to do this. And then you, well, should actually read it, know what this is all about. If you want to have Samba available, then you should really think what to do, because this is actually going to change some stuff in Samba here. Delete all TLP related, which is for laptops. So if you have a laptop, then you should think about this one. Stay rolling, version 8. What does this do? It's going to install ArcoLinuxB bin kit, which is already installed. Going to get rid of these things. Maybe they're already gone, because Control T. We were, or we are on 18.11. Let's think about it. No, so we should do this one, because the fact that it's November and this is the script to go from November to December. So we'll run it and it's going to remove all of this, but it's actually going to be well changed. Well, the things that we remove, sudo remove, the things we remove are going to be installed with a package afterwards, so we can actually maintain, that's the word. That's if we can maintain your system via updating these packages. We can't maintain a file on the system, we can maintain a package on the system. So we needed at that point in time to get rid of all these files, put them in a package, and then we can update them with regular updates. Simple as that. So let's run some stuff. I'm not going to open every of these files, but there we go, that's done. So we've installed the system config git, and that's okay. We have a skel, but let's wait for the skel later on to run it again. So we install first the files that are coming from, etc, 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 explanations, so you know what's going on. The TLP, since this is not a laptop, I'm going to remove it, but you see target not found, which is actually good, which means there is no package to remove, because that was the point, delete. All right, so it was already gone. So that's good news. Don't need any Samba stuff. Not gonna share. Delete all Samba. So that's gone, but it's already gone. It was not there, so that's okay as well. And that's how you go about it. By the way, you can tile an open box. It doesn't work like this. You can't put it to the side and then it's going to make a half of it. No, but you have a separate keyboard and keypad for numeric keypad. And then I press Super 4, Super 7, Super 8, Super 9, Super 6, Super 3, 2, 1, 5, 4. So that's how you navigate in OpenBox. Open terminal, and we stay rolling. What is this going to do? It's going to install Quantum Git, Qt5 Git. It's going to put it in etc. So we'll definitely run Scala later on. Stay rolling. Removing transmission GTK and transmission CLI was already gone, and Qubit torrent is in its place. If you agree to that, you say yes. Let's have a look. So the version, we should have a look if the version is following along. And at some point in time, I've changed the numbers. I've changed the script, let's say. It's going to open Atom, I think, since it's taking a little bit longer than Sublime Text. Oh, here it is. It's just waiting for me to click on it, Sublime Text. So it's trying to change 1901.4 to 1902.4, which is not possible because there is no 19.1, right? But it will be fixed soon. 1902. Stay rolling. Papyrus icon theme GIP was orphaned, so we got rid of that, and we're getting in the one from the community. So this means it's coming from ArcoLinux. ArcoLinux is 90% ArcoLinux, 5% ArcoLinux, and 5% AWAR, more or less. Big numbers, black and white, but that's how it is. We're going to install Platinum Searcher Bin, which is super interesting if you're developing. HPLib is gone, target not found, which is okay. We want to remove these packages. So at this ISO that I've built, this games ISO, which we're on, did not include a printer. Of course not. Why would I print on a gaming computer? So it was not there. (1903). Just presenter. I know I made a typo. Just presenter. It's faster than going back. Remove Blues firmware, move to AOR. Buy, it's out, and we still have all the things we need. And here you see this thing here. This GTK engines is gone, I think. Let's see. So this one is removed. Removing that one, move to AOR is orphaned. So that's out. GTK engines, was that out as well? Was it installed? Reinstall packages. Okay, that's because of the fact that Umox removed this package, and we do need it. So made sure that it's there. And here we have the new themes. So we have the Arc themes, and that's from Horse 3180. And there was a shift. So the Arc themes have now gone to another person, and Nico is going to maintain this. So I'm gonna say yes, because I want to remove the old Arc themes and get the new Arc themes in. So yes. So as you see, it's a little bit bigger the way he's doing it, but as long as we get the Arc themes, we are very satisfied. Remember, it's all free. Stay rolling. Another one. Redshift is gone because we did have some issues with all these Redshift things. It was once on the ISO, and we thought that everything was fixed, and sometimes it's fixed and then it's not fixed. Frustration is not it's not going on the ISO at all. So this one is going to be nothing, I think. You see, none. and then change the number. Let's take a look at the number now. 18.11.2. So we'll still need to fix this thing, this 18, this number here. And the last one, stay rolling, number 2. So sometimes it happens that after the release we add something, we change something, we say, oh, we should do that as well. Okay, version 2. And the only thing you need to run is version 2, of course. Yeah, that was the issue we had with Blueberry, and that one is gone already, so that's good. We've done it in the video earlier on, in the other video then. And now we should have a new LSB release, and well, let's have a look. Here it is. 1907.16 is the official release until now, and into a few days, somewhere here, I believe 13-14 will release the 1909.1 or 2 or 3, and that's it. So now we're really complete up to date if we do one more last scal. So that's another copy paste from etc scal to your home directory, and you can as well do a backup scal, so you see what's going to be changed again after all these installations, compare what's new. And yes, Quantum, you saw the package we've installed, that's a new thing. Qt5CT with a configuration about that one as well. And that's it. You don't want to see the same, just a new and a modified. And this is what we've done, updated in this little video. So now we need to reboot again, and everything, these guys will be applied, and everything will be, well, the way it is after a clean installation. So the point of all these videos is, one, to prove that you can actually update a SSD, a hard disk. From September 30, we've installed this system on the 4.18 kernel. We're now at 5.2.11 in September. We've updated, we've done a jump from December 2018 to September 2019, and it just works. Don't start believing people telling Arco or ArcoLinux is unstable, or you can't update, or you need to update every day, otherwise it breaks. Rubbish. You need to know what to do and what it changes, and we make you proficient, is that the word? Make you independent, we make you smarter, and we tell you where to be looking, where to look at these things, like these etc scal. This has changed. You can actually use 3 of them, which is a little bit more complex, but it's possible. So you see from one period in time to the next what changes. And that's a very neat trick, of course, this melt application. I keep telling people, use the melt application to see the differences. And as a last thing, when you screw things up, the tip is, here's your backup. Here is your backup. etc scal is your backup. If you screw things up, this is the correct version. If you're working with Thermite the other day, I said, look, here it is. Here's your configuration. This is your backup. It's there, copy paste it over, Thermite is working again. So please experiment, learn. There are lots of videos online. Share also your knowledge if you want to get involved, please do. Become a moderator on ArcoLinux forum, help people out on Discord, anything really, and enjoy ArcoLinux, I would say. Cheers.